When I looked at all my subscriptions, I couldn't believe how many I was paying for and not using. Streaming services, apps, memberships, it adds up. That's why I use and recommend Rocket Money. It's a personal finance app that finds and cancels unwanted subscriptions, tracks your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. The best part? You can cancel subscriptions right inside the app with just a few taps. No awkward phone calls or hunting for passwords. With Rocket Money, all your accounts are in one dashboard. Your checking, savings, loans, and investments are all there, so you can see your entire financial picture at a glance. It organizes every transaction automatically, sets budgets, sends real-time alerts for big charges, and gives you easy-to-read reports. I keep a close eye on all my finances, and Rocket Money gives me an even smarter view. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/Kim. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. Go now. rocketmoney.com/Kim. Hey, this is the third hour of the Kim Komando Show. So glad that you're here with us. Sit back and enjoy. So let's say you own your own company and you're sitting there trying to decide who deserves a promotion, who deserves a raise, who deserves to be terminated, who deserves to get a promotion. So you would think that that personnel manager would be able to make that decision with his or her brain and intellect and experience.
I mean, that's why America has middle management.
As it turns out, a new report, 94% of managers are now using AI to make personnel decisions.
Well, then they don't understand. They are making themselves obsolete.
Yes. There's another report that says, we're going to be talking about that too. I used it on you, Andrew.
Did you?
It came back and it said, very talented,
Okay.
very nice,
Appreciate that.
very smart,
Sure.
has too many of those ugly shoes, the hey dudes.
Can't get a promotion because the hey dude.
That's it.
It's heartbreaking.
These are the ugliest shoes. I even bought a pair. I sent it back.
I know you wore them for about 3.5 minutes.
I was like, these are the worst things ever in my entire. And then all of a sudden, people are like, I love my hey dudes, Kim Komando. I love them. I love them. And on that happy note, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's the nation's largest show about all things digital. We talk about anything under the sun, and it's all designed to make sure that you're tech ahead. And so this way, you're never left tech behind in the digital dust. And I'm, of course, Kim Komando, your beloved digital goddess, here with you once again. And that's my cohort in tech crime here, Andrew Babinski, also the co-host of the morning show, KEZ in Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. Dudette.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. We already had somebody.
I didn't know your pronoun was dudette. I apologize.
Are pronouns still in?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to them anymore.
Me
I don't
neither.
think anybody. I think that is past.
I think that is past. Hey, listen, you can find us on over 425 top stations across the United States, and we're streaming in your favorite radio app. And you can also get the Kim Komando Show as a podcast, which, by the way, a favor, if you do get the Kim Komando Show as a podcast, I really, truly need you to leave us a great 5-star review, because apparently we only have a couple of reviews. And one of them is like, I can't believe I had to buy the show, because we tried the Kim Komando Show as a paid podcast on Apple, but that was like 5 years ago. Okay, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I guess you can't get rid of this stuff like that. So that's why we need good, positive reviews. So wherever you get your podcast, make sure that you say something nice. Every single day of my life, I'm sitting out there reading anything I can, talking to industry insiders and even buddies who are white hat hackers to make sure that I know exactly what's going on. And here are 5 things that you need to know so that this way you are always tech ahead and tech smart. And we're going to start with number 1. When's the last time, Andrew, that you called any type of customer support number?
Oh, wow. 2 years, maybe?
And what was it? Was it a great experience for you?
No, my water bill got off auto pay, and I was 9 months behind.
Oh my gosh. They didn't turn off the water?
No.
Wow.
I just finally looked at the paper bill because it was on auto pay. So I was just chuck it, and I ordered like $1,000 worth of water that I needed to pay. That's probably the last time. And it was a good experience.
Oh, it was okay. Because
Yeah.
I haven't had good experiences. I get very frustrated. Even with like
You?
Yes.
Kim Komando?
short attention span theater over here. Okay. The Atlantic magazine has confirmed what we have all thought. The long wait times, the misdirected calls to the wrong department, forcing you to start over. The surprising disconnects after you've been on hold forever. It's all designed to wear you down and to frustrate you to the point of anger. They simply don't care. That's what the Atlantic magazine has found in their investigation.
So, and I didn't read this report. What does a company gain by angering their customers?
They don't have to deal with you. You just hung up. You said, forget it. I'm not even going to deal with it. And then maybe if you were going to unsubscribe to something, you just forget. I'll unsubscribe some other time, and then you forget.
Okay.
But so it's all designed.
So they're banking on
specifically
anger plus laziness.
100%.
Sounds like Americans.
Have you heard of the company NVIDIA?
Yeah, they're kind of valuable.
Yes, $4 trillion worth. Yes. It's not bad for a company that used to be known for making your graphics card run Call of Duty without melting out. Tens of thousands of Americans, by the way, are also getting duped to buy worthless Chinese stocks, speaking of stocks. You're seeing these campaigns on TikTok, Reddit, and it will say, oh, it's the next NVIDIA, it's the next Amazon, whatever it may be. So you're convinced that you are going to just get this 10 times return on your money. And then after you give them your entire retirement account, whatever it may be, the websites vanish, everything goes away. So if you're thinking about investing in the stock market, I don't like to give stock advice, but NVIDIA is a good one. Okay?
Is it too late?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, they really don't have a strong competitor yet.
Right. And the reason why they're so valuable is because they're making all the chips for the AI. Yeah.
Yes, 100% of all the chips. Not pretty much 100%, pretty close to it. Let's see. Speaking of middle manager, we were just talking about that. There's now what's happening. It's called the great flattening, the great unbossing. Middle management roles are being overtaken by AI. 6 workers for every manager to look over, and now they're saying, you know what, we don't need them. We don't need the middle managers anymore. We're just going to use AI. Let's see. Coming in at number 4, have you seen the remake of Lilo and Stitch?
I did go to the theaters and see that with the kids.
Was it great?
I went to the theaters and saw the movie.
I went and saw F1.
Oh, how was it?
It was 75 minutes too long.
That's a lot of minutes.
Okay, but
that's a whole movie in itself.
Here's the reason why. Okay, the movie was supposed to start at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay. And
was that preview time or is that movie start time?
It said movie start at 5 o'clock.
First of all, I can't imagine you at a movie theater. When's the last time you were at a movie theater?
That's just it. Okay. And so I don't go to movie theaters.
Right.
Because I like to sit in the comfort of my...
You made a movie theater at your house.
I do. I got it. Okay. It's got a 120-inch screen.
Right.
But, you can't stream F1. And, I'm a car gal. I really wanted to see it. So get there at 5 o'clock. There were commercials.
Of course there were.
I'm not talking about previews. I'm talking about honest-to-God commercials.
Correct.
Okay. And then there were more commercials.
Right.
Okay. Then there were some previews.
Lots of previews.
Okay. Then there were more commercials.
Sure.
Okay. 30 minutes before the movie started.
That's why you got to go online, and I can't remember the name of the site. I'll find it. That tells you how much time before the movie you can show up late and not miss anything.
I don't think I'm ever going to go. I'm never going back. Okay. But if I ever do go back, maybe. And the movie was way too long.
But was it good?
I didn't really like it. Okay. And the reason why, the cinematography is amazing, and they used iPhones, and of course, Brad Pitt looks great. They tried to force a love scene that didn't feel natural. And I also didn't like, without giving a spoiler, is that there was cheating involved to win races.
Okay.
And if you're going to win a race, I want you to win it. Honest, it's fair and square.
So I'll wait till it's on Netflix or Amazon Prime.
But Lilo and Stitch, on that movie, they made $361 million opening weekend. Okay. But according to the New York Times, that same weekend that happened, because of YouTube pirates, thousands watched a pirated version on YouTube for free. So apparently there's this big problem of pirated movies on YouTube. You know, there's a band coming in at number 5 called the Velvet Sundown. The Velvet Sundown, huge hit. 900,000 monthly listens on Spotify. Here, take a listen.
Raise your hand, don't look away, sing out loud.
What do you think?
Reminds me of the band.
It does. The band is all AI.
Oh, really?
It's all AI. The band members have weird names like Gabe Farrow, Lenny West is on guitar, Milo Raines is the synth alchemist, Ori and Rio Del Mar is on percussion. They went viral online, and not only is the band AI, but all the music is AI generated. Spotify said all the character stories, artificial intelligence were used as creative instruments. How do you feel? Some people feel like they got duped.
I mean, if you like it, if it's a good song, what does it matter? Like, think of Milli Vanilli, right? We loved Milli Vanilli in the 90s with Blame It on the Rain.
Yes. Blame it on the...
They were all fake.
Yeah,
they were real. They were lip syncing. But while you were listening to it, driving in the car, singing at the top of your lungs, I keep falling, falling. We didn't care. What does it matter? If it makes you feel good, it makes you feel good.
Okay, see, but I really want to learn how to sing. I don't want an AI version of me singing. I want to be able to do it myself.
Okay.
And I've got I was supposed to have my first lesson this week.
What happened?
He's going to Europe.
Oh.
That's what I said.
He's not prioritizing your singing career?
Exactly.
That's shocking to me.
I'm like, what's going on? All right, coming up, we just have the best calls ever. I just telling you right now. We're talking about how hackers have some new tactics to steal your money, how you can borrow software that you never need to buy, and let's see, we're going to talk about meetings and AI, and of course, you have more of me and more of Andrew here on the Kim Komando Show. As we head into a new year, I want you to start it protected, not frustrated by slow, bloated, antiquated antivirus software. I've tested a lot of security tools over the years. You need one that keeps up with the times. WebRoot Essentials is the antivirus security software I recommend. Listen to these results. Independent testing by Passmark Software ranked WebRoot number 1 in performance, beating names you know like Norton, McAfee, and Bitdefender. WebRoot scans 6 times faster, uses 5 times less memory, and takes up 33 times less space. That means real protection without slowing down your computer. I've seen it myself. The difference is immediate. WebRoot Essentials protects against viruses, ransomware, phishing, and more. It works on PCs, Macs, tablets, smartphones, even Chromebooks, so all your devices are covered. Right now, save 75% on WebRoot Essentials at webroot.com/Kim. This 75% offer is exclusive for my listeners only. Go to webroot.com/Kim. Live a better digital life with WebRoot. All right, I have a little bit of an ask here, and so let's talk about it. You know, wherever you get your podcasts, you can get the Kim Komando Show, all 4 hours weekly of the Kim Komando Show. Now, for some reason, you are not leaving me a nice 5-star positive review wherever you get your podcasts, and that needs to change pronto. It does, because see, here's what happens. You have all these algorithms that are controlling podcasts. You know how many podcasts are out there right now? Like 4 million podcasts. 4 million. It's not so. So wherever you get your podcasts, the algorithms will kind of determine what podcast to show to other people. Now, the algorithms are based on positive reviews and traffic. So they feel like, oh, if you like this, then somebody else will like this. So that's why you hear me say, please, 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 you know, if I have to go spin a sign on the corner, I'll do that. Yes, I will. Well, maybe I won't, but it sounded like I should be able to do that. Just wherever you get your podcast, just leave a nice 5-star review, say some good words, because again, that helps trick the algorithms, and then more people will know about the Kim Komando Show podcast, which is exactly what we need. All right, moments away talking about how you can have smarter meetings using AI. And before we do that, Steve in Overland Park, Kansas, wants to give me a referral fee for something. Is that right,
Steve?
I would
sure like to. I sure would like to, Kim. Thanks for having me on. I was listening and picked up a tip from you on going to lostandfound.dol.gov, which is basically looking for retirement money you might have hidden away somewhere. Mm-hmm. My wife said, don't do this. This is a scam. There's got to be something going on. So I tried it. I found a $22,000 IRA that I had missed back in 1997, and I had left this business, and the place I was going to didn't have a retirement, so I just let it there to grow. And I saw this, and all of a sudden things came rushing back, and I said, "Oh my God, this it was actually $22,163."
Wow.
But I was beside myself. My wife's going, "What are we going to do with the money?" I said, "Well, first of all, it's going to be a rollover. We're not going to touch it, or else they're going to take half of it in taxes."
Yeah.
But that's not the point. It's money that I had no idea was sitting out there for me, and I gotta tell you, I greatly appreciate the information.
Wow.
Couldn't have done it without you.
And now, so what does your wife say now about me?
Oh, well, that's another story. I tried to get a hold of the people that I was employed by. Everybody's on vacation, but she called back yesterday, and I've been talking with her. So we're a week into the process, but at least the process is moving. And she's a believer when she sees it. I guess that's a good way to put it.
You know what?
So,
That's
quite
so.
honestly, I am too.
That's such a great story.
Do you know how much was in the account when you
Yeah.
left that job? Like, was it a couple
question.
$1,000s?
Well, it was a pension fund. It was not a contribution fund.
Okay.
So I'm guessing maybe $2,000, $3,000 at most
Wow.
when we left. It had to be enough that they didn't send it to me, but it was not enough for me to think about it. So
Yeah.
maybe at the time, now this was 28 years ago.
Boy,
It might
isn't
have
that
been
something?
$2,000 or $3,000, and they said, "Well, we'll just keep it in this account, and you can come back when you need it." And all of a sudden, now it's 22.
Boy,
So-
that's amazing. That is.
For young people thinking about this is why you save, because a little pile becomes a really big pile with compounding interest.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, and then you get the surprise of a lifetime. Oh, look what we got!
I know. I
Merry
wish
Christmas.
I wish someone could steal money from me, put it in an investment account, and then tell me about it when I'm 68 years old.
You know what? I have a contractor who does a lot of work for us.
Okay.
And his name's Robert, and I say to Robert, like, Robert, you need to bill me. You need to bill me. I mean, because at the end of the year, I get this massive bill. I mean, you need to bill me along the way. And he looks at me and goes, you're my savings account. He said, I know you're good for it. And I'm like, okay.
So all the jobs that he does all
year long.
That's not right.
I know. I told him. I said, then December I get hit like goes boom,
Right.
and I'm like, so once again, it's lostandfound.dol.gov. Wow, isn't that amazing?
That's a ton of. I think that might be the highest number I've ever heard with people that go looking for found money.
No, I had that gal in Boston who got almost $30,000 from missing money. Andrew, do you have a lot of Zoom or Google Meet meetings?
No, maybe 2 or 3 a month.
What's happening now is that it seems like everyone that you go into is that you'll have a character, another avatar or notice that says that this meeting is being recorded.
Okay.
Would that bother you?
No, it's business. It's not a personal conversation at all.
I noticed that sometimes when I do that, it's people, I will actually say, I'm recording this meeting just so everybody knows. And you'll see like some people grimace like, ooh,
They don't just assume everything's being recorded.
no, it's really weird to me. It's really
What kind
weird.
of privacy are you expecting when you're doing a client call?
So, but if you ever want to try it, if you're in a Google Meet, there's a 3-dot menu at the bottom. Just hit record. This is really amazing. A transcript of your meeting will be emailed to you once the whole meeting's ended. Then what you can do is copy that transcript into ChatGPT and ask it to summarize some points. And you can actually say, condense it into some notes. You can highlight exactly who's responsible for what. And then you can also say, what are some things that we missed in the meeting? It really becomes really, really effective. Now, of course, there are other tools like Otter.ai, and Firefox also does the same thing. Not the browser, it's a name of an app. All right, Andrew, let's start with Tom in Chico, California. Hey, Tom.
Hi, Kim.
Welcome.
Pleasure to talk with you.
Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. So what's going on in Chico?
I've got a problem that I'm hoping you can help me out with. And it's a tough one. I own a building in Chico, a commercial building that is home for about 19 businesses. It fronts on Main Street in Chico, and at night there's a little indentation in the building that's actually private property, and we have a problem with panhandlers congregating in that area. They like to sit there because it's very well lighted, and they ask people going back and forth, the restaurant and the bar crowd in the evenings and at night, for money, of course. Mm-hmm. And normally I wouldn't be concerned about that, except they leave a mess when they're there. And we've had to deal with a considerable amount of vandalism and broken windows over time. I've owned the building since 2002. Okay. So I have a camera where I can see that they're there, but I live 8 miles away, so to deal with it, I have to get in my car and run down there. What I'd like to do is I would like to put up some one or more speakers in that area, have it connected to the internet through the Wi-Fi in the building, and be able to talk through those speakers from my home office or on my phone to tell them they're on private property and they need to move on. The other thing I'd like to be able to do is I'd like to be able to stream some, let's say, annoying music that would make it less hospitable to sit there for a long time. Something like the Brady Bunch theme.
Over and over.
Here's a story
or
of a man named Brady.
Yeah. A friend suggested Yoko Ono music. That might do it too.
Or what about that Lamb Chop song? This is the song that doesn't end because it goes on and on, my friend.
Any of them are bad. Okay. Well, all right. We had a problem with this, not in this building, but the last building I owned, Tom. Mm-hmm. And we ended up having to put I don't know what your situation is, but we had to put a door. We actually pretended like that was a closet, so to get rid of that space. Uh-huh. And on the door itself, my husband went and bought a sign that said radioactive human waste.
That'll do it, yeah.
And they left. They never came back. Okay, let's talk about let's talk about the camera. Most security cameras today will let you have a two-way audio, and so that's you might just need to upgrade that in order to, and then because you just open the app and then you can talk and you can listen and everything like that. So you could say,
I actually have that in the camera that I have. It's the problem is it's not loud enough.
Oh, okay. So then,
but I of course I could upgrade.
Yeah, you might need to do that. As far as around playing the music or repeat it, you might get in trouble with the city with that, because they might say that's harassing, or California has weird laws. You know that.
Yeah, it does.
So that may be something that you want to consider. But I bet you if you upgraded the camera, you would be able to just have a conversation with them. And the other thing that we did when we had this building, because it wasn't in a great part of town, you remember that building, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right next door was the Joyeria, where people went in all day, and they never came out with any packages. Never.
That's so strange.
I know. It's so strange.
And then across the street was the church that used sexual healing as their gospel.
You can see why we had to move. So I don't know if I would do the music. I would probably just upgrade the camera.
Now, you said that they hang out in that spot because it's so well lit, right?
Yes.
Correct. Yes.
And so this is well lit in the evening.
Yes.
So have you thought about turning off the lights?
It's possible that we could do that. I'm a little afraid it creates kind of a hazard for the people walking back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that is a possibility.
Well, I mean, you can buy an outdoor speaker. Mm-hmm. You can try that. And what I'll do is we'll put together some product recommendations for you, Tom, and send that to you via email. So make sure that we get Tom's email address so we can send that out. Because, this way we can, but I would check the local laws just to be on the safe side.
He is in California. It's a small world after all.
You had to do that. Now everybody's going to be repeating that song. Bud in Benton, Louisiana. Hi there, Bud.
Hey, how you doing, Kim?
Wonderful.
I can't believe I'm actually talking to you.
So what's on your mind?
Well, I thought I'd heard you a couple weeks ago on my way to work talking about an app, or I couldn't remember if it was a website where you can see what kind of maintenance was on your vehicle, done on your vehicle, the history of it. Because I gave up trying to keep up with 6 or 7. My wife and I own a driving school. I gave up trying to keep an Excel sheet of all the different maintenance done on it few years ago, and and then I heard that. I was like, oh, that's great. That'll maybe make up for my shortcomings.
So a driving school. Boy, I've never spoken to anybody who owned a driving school before.
They all die of heart attacks. That's why.
So tell us a great story about what it's like to own a driving school.
Wow. Actually, my wife and I are both instructors and owners, and she had probably the funniest one ever just recently that I've ever heard of from a student. I mean, I've heard things like the oil pressure light on the car, and I asked the student, what's that light mean? Before we get moving the car, I want to make sure they know some about the car. And of course, it means the oil pressure is low. You want to pull over shortly and shut off the car. But they kind of tilted their head and looked at it, and they said, I don't know, an upside down turtle in the road ahead?
No.
No, I'm dead serious. And I went with it. I said, okay, so you have special sensors on your car that let you know that there's a turtle in the road, and said turtle is upside down. So, you now, and of course, I forget, he or she, whatever it was backing off it after that. They're like, oh, okay. But anyway, but the best one I heard ever was just when my wife was with a student, and they were trying to, I guess, go straight to an intersection, and the student said, where's the straight turn signal?
No. The straight?
Where's the signal for going straight? Where's the turn signal for going straight? This is the new generation. Thanks to you, Kim. All the iPhone users.
Yes. What's the emoji for going straight? What is that? That's nuts. Well, those are great.
It is never boring with the modern teen.
Well, what I may have been talking about is Carfax has something called Car Care, and it's for free.
Okay, Car Care.
Carfax Car Care, and you just plug in the VIN or the license plate number, and it'll help you track the service records. If any maintenance was done anywhere else, it should show up. And it also sends you reminders to rotate the tires or change the oil or anything like that. And it supports multiple cars. So you're in, that'd be pretty good. They also have an app called My Carfax. So you could also put that on your phone. There's paid stuff, but I don't think you need it just for 6 cars because you're not talking about some major fleet. But it is something that, it's important for you to keep track of the maintenance, of course. And again, that's Carfax Car Care. Carfax Car Care.
Does it tell you when the blinker fluid's running low?
It is.
Oh, excellent.
It is. Unless you own a BMW, because you never use BMW people. They never use their blinker.
Everyone hates BMW drivers. That's so funny.
All right, if you want to buy Microsoft Office, it costs $70 a year. Photoshop $240, Final Cut $300. Here's a secret: you really don't need to pay for any of it. Your local library isn't just about books anymore. I know you may not know this. With a free library card, you might be able to score access to Microsoft Office, Photoshop, and a lot of other programs. You can just visit your local library's website, talk to a librarian. Now, what if you don't have a library near you? Not a problem. You can skip Microsoft Office and try LibreOffice. We use Google Workspace. Really reliable. GIMP does the same job as Photoshop, editing videos, DaVinci Resolve. But, as I'm even talking about these, I just want you to know that a lot of these photo and video editing tools you may not even need anymore because of what?
ChatGPT.
And also CapCut.
Yeah.
And Canva.
All of them. I use Canva daily.
What's the best part of Canva?
The ease of use. Now, I want to say there's a website, I believe it's background.remove or something.
Yes.
Yeah, is that it?
Yeah.
Any image that I want to remove the background and make it so I can put it into Canva and move it around. Takes 2 seconds. You upload it. Canva seems like it has unlimited amount of space. I mean, I have uploaded hundreds.
Are you paying?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I might pay because their AI is getting better by the minute. When it first started, I think they call it Magic. I think
Yes.
it's Canva Magic.
Yes.
In the beginning, it was awful. So when I got my free 9 credits or whatever, but the last time I've used it, it was really good. It's really sharp. It's really improving. So I would pay for that.
You know, if you go to canva.com/education, if you are a student or a teacher, you get it free.
So I should have one of my kids sign up for it because they're teachers. I mean, because they're students.
No.
Oh, darn it.
No. But it just, how things have changed in just the last 5 years. I mean, it used to be when we needed a photo for the newsletter, I would call up the graphic artist
Right.
or send her an email and say, I need a concept that does this, 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 and this. Now I just go to ChatGPT, bing, 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 and I get a picture.
Let me ask you a question though. How many prompts on average are you doing to get the picture right?
That's the problem. That's the problem. 5 or 6.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. What I hate the most is that if they spit out a picture that's 95%
Oh, yes.
right,
Yes.
and then you say, well, you did this part wrong.
Then they do something completely new.
Not even close.
Yes.
Not even close.
No. Or how about the text? Half the text is off the image. I'm
Right.
like, stop.
If you're listening, Sam Altman, ChatGPT, we should have an edit this photo function. Just change this part of this photo.
I even tried Adobe's photo generator, AI generator for
Right.
images. It's not that good.
Okay.
I was very disappointed.
Have you used the Canva Magic?
No, I haven't, but I'm
Okay.
going to. I should try Canva Magic. Meta.ai, that's pretty impressive.
When it comes to photos?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes, but yeah, I guess they're all off. Yeah, the Adobe one I thought was most interesting because you would think that the Adobe one would be the best. People still have like 8 fingers.
Which is funny because 5 months ago, I would have told you ChatGPT's image creator is worthless. And now I use it daily.
That's how fast these things
So
change.
fast.
How fast. All right, still to come, we have more of your phone calls here on the Kim Komando Show.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire wrong. So then I'm doing IT, and when I go to plug the servers in, they become sentient, and they won't let us access our network unless we forward their chain emails and memes to more and more and more people, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant finds and invites best fit candidates to apply so you can discover talent you may have missed. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
Terry in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, Terry.
Hi, how you doing, Kim? You talked about visiting your home when you were a kid in South Amboy, New Jersey, and it got me to thinking. My grandfather had a house down in a small town, Southern Illinois, and the last time I saw it, I was probably 16 years old, maybe 58 years ago. So I decided to take a look at it, and all I could see on the screen when I looked at the whole street was a big blob on the screen. And I have no idea what that big blob on the screen completely obliterates where the house was.
Yeah,
Do you have any idea?
Well, that blob is called a blur. And that's the technical term for that, Terry.
Oh, well,
You were so off, Terry.
It was so off.
thanks for the correction.
I mean, I don't want you to walk around talking about blobs when it's blurs.
Okay.
What happens is whoever owns that house now is that they went to Google Maps, they found the address, and then there's an option for you to report a problem. And then when you report the problem, you say, I would like you to blur my house. And they do that for privacy reasons. Now, I will tell you, if you blur your house, it's not a bad idea, especially now with all the dinner crime bandits that they're actually casing neighborhoods based on what they see on Google Maps. But if you do blur your house, there's no way to unblur it.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, it's a one and done.
Can I bob it after I blur it?
No, just you have to blob before you blur.
Gotcha.
Exactly. Coming right back, it's Hackers' New Tactics here on the Kim Komando Show. hackers' new tactics are going after hotels. So if you book a hotel, they may buy the records that you booked the hotel, and suddenly you get a message from that hotel that says, oh, we need some more money. It's total scam. Just call the hotel if you have any questions. Just a reminder that you can get the Kim Komando Show all 4 hours as a podcast wherever you get your podcast. Just search for my last name, Komando with a K, and then you can tell everyone, I go Commando. That's the end of hour 3, but don't worry, if you want more good stuff, make sure that you sign up for my free newsletter. Head over to getkim.com.